I don't think I can be offended because it's a fact, but Biggie just said to me, just as I walked in the room, he said, "Hey, man, you grew up country. Let me ask you a question."
Well, you claim to.
I grew up country. Okay, I'm from country roads, mean streets. Grew up poor but proud. That's just how we did things, you know.
Yeah, see, I think what happens is in your mind, that's what you think.
Grew up country.
But I also think when Biggie said you grew up country, you're like, uh-oh, this is going to be a test, and I'm going to fail.
Well, ask the question you asked.
Okay. Can deer swim?
Yes. Yes, they can.
Okay.
Yes, they can.
All right. See, you knew that one.
Based on?
Gut. My gut tells me.
And Bambi.
A deer
Okay.
can swim.
I've never seen a deer in water. That's why I ask.
I have seen them rescued like out of the ice before. You know.
I've seen that on slippery ice.
But
Yeah.
that's ice. You know, this is different.
Well, I know they drink.
Well, all of us do.
Most things do.
Okay.
To survive,
I know they've
drink.
been near water.
Yes. Biggie saw a deer take a header off a bridge into a lake this morning on the way. That's your second close call with a deer in a matter of what, 2 weeks?
A week.
Yeah, 1 week.
Are we rutting?
Yeah. Oh, it's big time rut season. And where I live, apparently I just rent space because the deer live there.
They own it.
I mean, there are woodland animals all over the place.
If you had to guess, Biggie, how far from the bridge to the surface of the water?
Well, it's a pretty steep dive. I don't know, probably 10, 15 feet. And the deer, I know what happened. It was panicked.
Those cars were coming.
Yeah, I was driving along. I was listening to Shabuzi. You know.
Oh God! Well, if you're listening to Shabuzi,
really?
you don't want.
Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey.
Right this part too.
Me and Jay Dale's got a history. There's a party down.
What was that? A deer?
Everybody.
What's happened there? Can a deer swim?
Yeah, so I'm just going. I'm jamming, man.
I'll ask my rube coworker if a deer can swim.
Yeah.
He made it. He's fine.
Yeah, but I saw cars on the other side slowing down, and I thought, what's this? So I slowed down, and then I see a panicked deer just, you know how they do the dart thing, back and forth, and then he or she jumped, and just, it's darkness, went over the side.
He's fine. He's fine. Deer can swim.
So when the sun rises over that lake, you don't think there'll be a carcass floating?
No, I think he and his family will be gently drinking from the other side of the lake. Yeah, away from the cars.
Okay.
Or maybe he found his true love. Maybe he was looking to mate.
Probably. He swam across that lake. And it doesn't even matter how deep or how.
That's like a country
wide.
song. You know, I'll jump off a bridge for you. I'd swim across a lake for you.
Believe me.
I'd walk through fire for you.
I grew up country strong. I know all these songs. I know
Yeah,
all
you
this.
say that.
I know all of this. Deer can swim. Now, we didn't hunt.
No, you never went on a hunt.
No, I was too
Soft?
soft. That's the word. Too soft to
Did
hunt.
your Diddy hunt?
No, he was not a hunter. He was a fisherman, but he was not a hunter. And we frog gigged. We went out.
All
for,
right.
Okay.
Well, we went out.
Now
frog
that's
gigging.
country.
That's country.
Is it?
My dad took me frog gigging once, and he made a homemade gig, and we bagged a few frogs out there.
Did you cry as he stabbed through the first one? That was it.
He held it up, and I was like, "Oh my God!
Get it off the end! Get it off the end!
My eyes
I can't
got
touch it, Diddy.
And he made frog legs. We would eat frog legs. We grew up country. Jody, can deer swim?
Oh, yeah. Every now and then fishing there, you have one swim by. Ain't ever caught one, though.
All right.
All right.
Jody, I knew it already.
That-
These guys didn't know that.
Let me tell you, I don't fish either. I don't do anything outdoors.
No.
However, if I was fishing and a deer swam by, that'd scare me.
A little head out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swim by every once in a while, sure. A deer. Well, your deer can swim, your dog can swim. Cat cannot swim.
Not true.
Not true.
No, you've seen the nature videos. Cats,
They do swim.
yeah, they can swim.
So most
Okay.
animals, do they have just
I think almost any animal that's pretty buoyant can swim.
has an
swim.
ability to swim?
Okay.
It's a horse?
Oh yeah, there's the place in the eastern shore of between
that's
Virginia and
right.
Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
They swim the ponies across from
Yeah.
Chincoteague.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's the other thing.
In many westerns, you see the horses, get in the river.
Yep.
Because how deep is it? Can the horses make it across?
Wait a minute. Someone in the room hadn't seen a western.
I've never seen a Western. We grew up country. My daddy loved Westerns, but I never
No,
sat and watched them.
I want to watch Good Times.
God. We were watching True Grit.
I want to watch Alice.
We're We're watching The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. No.
No.
I don't want to watch. We're watching Pale Rider. No.
No.
They
Red River.
No.
No.
I rejected all of them. This is about being country too. Well, the word country is in it. I just was back filling my water bottle a moment ago next to the bathrooms. And I don't know why, but it was early morning, of course, and I was filling the water bottle, and two memories came flooding back. Both were offensive to me. 35 years ago, I was working 30 years ago, early mornings, and I've told you about our overnight guy, Lee Cameron.
Oh, yes.
And Lee Cameron, one time I got to the radio.
He was polished. Carried a briefcase to work the midnight to 6 shift. Often in a suit and tie.
Suit and tie. Midnight to 6, suit and tie. Always with a long cigarette hanging out of his mouth or between two fingers. I don't know where he is to this day. I don't know. And he would color code and graph the songs he was going to play and everything. It was just unbelievable.
The preparation.
Yes, for a midnight to 6 shift. And I used the bathroom at 5 a.m. in 1991. And I came walking out of the bathroom, and he just looked right at me. He was doing overnight. So he was passing me in the hallway, and he goes, "You just took a country dump." Right. It is odd that he just looked at me, pointed with his long fingers. And
Yeah.
"You just took a country dump." Just like that.
How does
What? Right.
What?
Well, he was accurate. I mean, he was on point.
still?
Right.
It's odd.
And I said, "Lee, how did you know that?" And he said,
I could smell it.
"No, no.
You need more fiber.
That's what I was afraid of." He said, "Recent studies have shown that men move their bowels in the early morning, whereas women will wait till midday or the afternoon." Now, that's what he said.
I'm going to drop that between Celine Dion records. What?
And he did. I heard it on our air. Half an hour later,
Yeah.
I heard it on our air.
Ladies, listen up.
Unbelievable. What a factoid.
Yeah.
Wow.
If your man's in the toilet right now, ladies, I know why.
Unreal. And that hit me as I was filling a water bottle because another colleague often will use the toilet here in the early morning hours. I mean, he walks in, goes directly to the bathroom, and you hear the lid slam. Chris Demm says,
Yeah.
Just punching in.
"Time to go to work."
Punch the clock.
Ah, yes.
Clock in for another broadcast day.
So maybe Lee Cameron was on to something.
Those years
30
ago.
some years ago when he told me. And he said it just like that. "You just took a country dump." And I was like, "Oh, what?" I was
I
I was country. I had to admit it and then get into that conversation with him. Then, secondly, the guy I was working with, he used to say this. Now, this is offensive. All these memories just came back when I was thinking about it. The show was hosted by a guy named Jack. You know him. And I was a co-host along with our friend Terry. And when he used to go to the bathroom, and this is one of the, and now that I think back about it, this is one of the most offensive things I think anyone's ever said to me. I don't know if you can get away with it today. He would say as he hit the door, he's like, "I gotta go take a big Chris and wipe my Terry."
My God.
How could you say so?
You can't do that today.
By name.
He inserted our names.
Message to the kids, don't do that.
Do that. And I was like, "All right." I'll just go, "Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll play a song."
Was it always that order, or did you ever switch you up? Were you ever the...
No.
Were you always first?
I was always first. "I got to go take a Chris and wipe my Terry."
If I'm not back, play another Celine Dion record.
That's what
Yeah.
I'd be like, "All right, I'll get Celine Dion ready. Thanks."
That's terrible.
That's where we are. I know. That's what, I mean, geez. Anyway, those two memories just came back for me.
Yeah.
If your son ever hears that, with his announcements of his bowel
Don't.
movements,
Believe me.
Do not let him ever hear that.
yeah,
Well, it's official. What? I got to take a dump. That's what my son said.
Yeah.
And then recently he discovered got to take the Browns to the Super Bowl, and he thought that was the greatest
Oh,
thing.
God. That's still going.
Got to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. Please. Please, I beg of you. I hate these terms. I don't like that. I don't even like, the word I can't stand. We just got another letter yesterday. I don't like any terms for those things.
and you say your country.
Well, yeah. Maybe I'm not as
Yeah,
country
you
as
just keep chipping away at that facade.